Brandon, very early days in the season, obviously, but I know the lads will want to get that first point or points on the board as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's not been an ideal start, but we're all itching for some points really, and it'll be a good test on Saturday, and definitely go out there and get a win.
How do you see the first couple of games then? Because in their own way, some have been very close at times. Tuesday night perhaps could have been not so close, if you get what I mean, but positives and improvements to take from both?
Yeah, there's positives and negatives from both. Obviously, I thought we did well on Tuesday to not concede, for the majority of the game, and although we weren't at our best, to come away with it 0-0 would have been a good result. But yeah, probably just that, last few minutes of the game where we need to go and see it out, and we've not really done our job. So I'm sure we'll look at that today and work out where we can improve for Saturday.
A couple of 1-0 defeats at the start of the season isn't a catastrophe by any means, but it was clear the management and I guess the players after Tuesday night were well aware that was way off. That was the feeling, really.
Yeah. We know what we're capable of. We're a very, very good side, and we know that from training and pre-season and playing against top teams. We feel as though a million miles better than what we've shown so far. So we know it's far from our top performance. So we know just what we can do, and if this is us at our worst, losing 1-0, then we know we've got a lot to improve on, and we know we can go and really, really do well this season.
And what about your first couple of games? Because it's difficult with the goalkeeper's performance, because if you're doing well, it usually means you're busy, which isn't always a good thing. But from your own sort of angle,
I kind of I hate losing. I absolutely hate losing, and whether you've had a good game or not, if you've lost, I still feel like it's a bad game. For me personally, and you can be peppered and make lots of saves and still lose 1-0. But it's I don't really take much away from that. I want to go and win. I'd rather be not be noticed at all and go and win 3-0, and that would be a brilliant game. So ideally, we need to go and win. That's the main thing really. And I've been pleased in a way with my performances, but it's not the ideal result.
FC United on Saturday, great ground to go to, good team. They're struggling without a point so far, so two teams in the same boat, I guess.
Yeah, something's got to give, and let's hope we can go and get 3 points really. I feel as though that's what we need to go and do. Obviously it's 3 games in, and we need to start really kicking on now and picking up points.
I guess towards the end of a season, if you're sort of going on this kind of run, and people talk about relegation and that type of thing, there's a pressure on you to go out there and get 3 points. It's different at this stage of the season, but it is important in terms of momentum, I guess. The lads feeling that sooner rather than later just need to get a result.
Yeah, you need to start getting on a run, start picking up points, and going a few games unbeaten, and it starts to breed a bit of confidence. And it's definitely what we need. A win on Saturday would be good, and then going into the following games, going from there, and just hopefully start to pick up a bit of a run.
And whether you're going well or not so well, August is a great month in the sense that the 2 defeats we've had, we've always had games straight afterwards, and hopefully with a result on Saturday, there's another game Tuesday, so it just keeps coming thick and fast.
Yeah, it works well. I think if you were to play Saturday, then maybe have to wait 2 weeks with a cup game in between, it starts to get a little bit kind of etchy, and you want to just go and get 3 points. But yeah, it's good having the Tuesday games off the back of a Saturday, so we can just roll straight into the next one and start fresh and go again Tuesday.